Poly kind of getting you into their game and kind of playing more of a half-court game?
Well, first of all, this is a great win for us. I mean, Cal Poly, you know, I mean, they beat UCLA. They've, you know, they're. If you look back at the history of playing them for us, it's always been, it's always been tough. Last year, with the last 2 years, I think the league title's been on the line when they came through here, and they were games very similar to this one. The defensive-minded, and part of it is if you look around the country, once the second time through league, the scores usually go down. They become more of a defensive battle after you've seen each other, and you know, the coaches know each team. You know, they know each other so well. You know, it becomes a defensive battle. But I'm just really encouraged. Our team has won this week 2 defensive battles, and we hadn't kept the team under 60 points all year, and now we've done it 3 times in a row with 3 wins at home. So, you know, I think this team's growing. I think it's getting better defensively. Rebounding was super disappointing the first half, but we only gave up 2 offensive rebounds the second half, so that was encouraging. I mean, to be able to improve and and win when you know you can play better than that is encouraging, and I'm encouraged with this basketball team right now to be 9-1 at this point. Well, first of all, you know, when we played them the last time, Tony Freeland and Keala King had only played 1 game here. So, you know, we didn't really even have a rotation set then. We didn't, you know, Keala didn't start, you know, wasn't starting then. Papa George was. We were, we really, especially defensively, we weren't very in sync together. You know, again, I think, but you know, people want to say, you know, we played well. We had to play well, especially the second half, to win that game. Cal Poly, you know, made us maybe not look good, but they're a very good defensive team, and you know, every point is going to be contested. And to our guys' credit on the other side is we made most of their points contested also. For them to only score 18 points in the second half, you know, we got into a defensive battle, and they were milking about 20 seconds off the clock every time. So it's going to be a low possession game, and it was, and our guys didn't get frustrated and hung in there, and I'm proud of them.
Coach, what about, you know, you had several clutch offensive plays down the stretch, starting with that baseline move by Freeland, and Caffey's fall away on their 17-footer, and then James. How do you like that? You know, 3 different guys coming up clutch offensively in the waning moments of a game like that. Well,
again, that's where the team's got to grow. You can't, Cal Poly, you're not going to run sets and entries and score against them. They're just too packed in. You know, you're going to have to spread the court, and guys are going to have to make plays for other guys. In the first half, you know, we had guys trying to make plays for themselves, and you know, we just overbounce and you know, if you hold the ball for 1 count, there's going to be 4 guys on your side of the court. The second half, we got the ball swung before we made moves, and we were able to spread the court out and get some room for some of those plays. And you know, like, you know, Tony had a free side when he took the ball in and got that lay-in. Mike's was a little different. The shot clock was running down, and he just made a great play. But he does that, and so, you know, James made the exact mistake that we didn't want to make. You know, with a minute left, when he over-penetrated and he had Pops wide open. You know, we really are. When we started to execute a few things, I wouldn't say we're executing well, but we've executed better. And you know, we had a situation, but you know, again, we had a charge, and that's Cal Poly. If you're gonna go in the lane, you better go on 2 feet with 2 hands in control. And our guys learned that the hard way today for most of the game.